Yo guys, welcome back to CP Gaming and another new series on Total Extreme Wrestling 9. This time we are going with All Elite Wrestling, AEW. And the mod we are going to use is Change the World. This mod is made from when AEW first came around, so from that very first pay-per-view, which we are at tonight, which is All In. I've seen a couple of people on YouTube doing a different way. We've had one that's followed all the way through each show up until the debut. I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to see how we could change it from the very start. We have made some signings. We've potentially lost a couple of people to WWE at the very beginning, so it's something we will have to work with. But we are all elite. This is episode 1. This is All In. And hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Now, some of these matches are going to be the same matches from All In. Some are not. There's going to be maybe some different winners. But we kick off in a decent pre-show match. SCU defeated the Briscoes in 12:24 when Frankie Kazarian pinned Mark Briscoe with a wave of the thunder. '63 Wrestling, 46 crowd segment and a 68 decent segment rating. Kazarian had a rating of 70, Scorpio Sky 61, Mark Briscoe 55, Jay Briscoe 67. As you can see there, we do have Excalibur and Tony Schiavone on the announce desk. Excalibur debuted his staff gimmick and got very good. And Tony Schiavone debuted his staff gimmick and got... his sportscaster gimmick and got very good. And Paul Turner debuted his staff gimmick and got an initial rating of Paul. That's good to see as well. Straight away, Tony Schiavone and Excalibur have good chemistry and quality matches together. We move into the second pre-show. In a Paul pre-show match, Brian Cage won a Battle Royale in 14:05. The order of elimination was Brandon Cutler first, then Glacier, then Austin Gunn, then Rocky Romero, then Matt Menard, then Jimmy Jacobs, then Tommy Dreamer, then Billy Gunn, and in the final two, Cage and Colt Cabana, and Cage throws Colt Cabana over the top. A lot of people debuting their gimmicks. A lot of very goods in there. Paul and Rocky Romero, adequates, Jimmy Jacobs and Matt Menard, but the ones we really needed, I've got decent ones. Colt Cabana seemed off his game. Jimmy Jacobs was really off his game, but Colt Cabana looked excellent out there. A bit contradicting, but hey, we'll take it. 45 Wrestling, 30 crowd, and a 57 segment rating. We then see a video package of how AEW got here and the hype of tonight's show. We see the build-up to All In, featuring Cody, Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson. We see them come all the way through. The challenge that was set that no indie promotion could sell out an arena. We've got 9,221 people in the Sears Centre. So yeah, just a big hype, fireworks, everything you can imagine, pyro, everything's there for them. We then move into our first match of the night. And in a Paul match, Maxwell Jacob Friedman defeated Matt Cross in 8:55 by pinfall with a heat seeker. Wrestling rating of 46, crowd rating of 28, and a segment rating of 52. Matt Cross has a 51 and MJF a 42. Matt Cross and MJF don't seem to click, and it was for an awkward bout. Now, in the initial match for these guys, Matt Cross did win, but I believe we should give Maxwell that early win, get some momentum behind him. He's got an initial adequate for the better than you gimmick, which is not ideal, but it's something we can work with, right? We will take that. After the match, and after his win, a cocky MJF cuts a promo. He says, "So tonight you could say I've crossed the line." Laughs to himself. "I'm here to prove one thing to you, to all of you, and all the guys in the back, that I am the best in the world." Pun intended. MJF drops the mic and walks out. Gets a 53 segment rating, and he enjoyed having the freedom to go off script, which we all know too well. So a decent debut there for MJF. We then move straight into another match, and in a decent match, Christopher Daniels defeated Joey Ryan in 11:02 by pinfall with a last rites. 62 segment rating, wrestling rating, 42 for the crowd, and a 68 segment rating. Christopher Daniels had an in-ring performance of 71, Joey Ryan of 53, and this match got the crowd hotter, which is what we love to see. So Christopher Daniels picks up a win with a decent performance as well, 71. But Mr. Daniels has something to say. "As you can see from tonight's dominant display, I ain't here to play. And as you guys in the arena saw earlier, Kaz and Scorpio ain't either. SCU are here to take over." Another pun in there from AEW. And he enjoyed going off script and performed well in a 65 segment rating. So SCU, all three, get off to a winning start in AEW. We then move into the women's match, and in a poor match, Tessa Blanchard defeated Britt Baker, Madison Rayne and Jordan Grace in 9 minutes when Tessa Blanchard pinned Madison Rayne with a pile driver. Tessa Blanchard carried the match. Britt Baker had a 38, Madison Rayne a 43, Tessa Blanchard a 72, Jordan Grace a 41. Jordan Grace seemed off her game. A 72 from Tessa Blanchard. That's insane. Wrestling rating of 49 and a crowd rating of 27. Segment rating got a decent 61, better than what I thought it would. But yeah, Tessa Blanchard clearly dominating this match. And she came out of the match looking good, which is always good. All of them, apart from Aubrey Edwards and her staff gimmick, got an initial rating of very good or great. That is what we need. That is what we've got. We then move straight into another match, and in a bout that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Cody defeated Nick Aldis in 16 minutes by pinfall with a crossroads. Wrestling rating of 66, crowd rating of 54, and a segment rating of 79. Cody had an in-ring performance of 79, Nick Aldis 54. Nick Aldis debuted his National Treasure gimmick and it got an initial rating of poor. Todd Sinclair debuted his staff gimmick and it got very good. Cody and Brandy have good chemistry, and Cody benefited from having a groundswell of public support. So Cody picks up a big win over Nick Aldis. Cody is victorious and he offers a handshake to Aldis. Aldis hesitates but refuses and leaves the ring, holding the back of his head. Segment rating 75. Cody did a masterful job of improvising and Aldis worked the crowd well. It's always good to see when you can get them to improvise. Gets you bigger and better ratings, but you need to be very careful that you don't put it on the wrong people, otherwise it will flop. We then move into another match, and in a decent match, Adam Page defeated Joey Janela in a street fight in 13 minutes by pinfall with a dead eye. Wrestling rating of 58, crowd rating of 39, segment rating of a 65. Adam Page had a 66 and Joey Janela a 51. Decent little match there. Street fight. Again, Adam Page picking up a win here. I could just see that actual match and it's brilliant, dead eye. Yeah. Things with the segments are pretty decent at the minute. So we will take this. Adam Page is benefiting from having Groundswell public support. Obviously being part of the elite will help that. We then move into another match straight away, and in a decent match, Flip Gordon defeated Jay Lethal in 7 minutes 57 by pinfall. 61 rating, wrestling rating, 47 crowd rating, 66 segment rating. Better than what I thought I would get. Jay Lethal 62 and Flip Gordon 61. Yeah. That got better than what I thought it would do. So, yeah, I will take that. I will definitely take that. But after the match, Jay Lethal snaps and beats down Flip Gordon. Officials have to break them up. 59 segment rating. Flip Gordon celebrating in the ring. Jay Lethal from behind takes him out, continues the beatdown until officials have to come out and pull them apart. Jay Lethal still trying to get to Flip Gordon. And we will turn him heel. And it was a complete success. We will take that. We then have Justin Roberts in the ring. And he is going to be introducing Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. Justin introduces Kenny first. And he says, he is the best bout machine. A man who has redefined what professional wrestling can be. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, standing 6 feet tall, weighing 224 pounds, Kenny Omega. Massive crowd reaction for Kenny Omega. Beautiful Justin Roberts introduction. Shame I can't sound like him, but I did my best. And his opponent from Kagoshima, Japan, weighing 203 pounds, he is the Golden Star, known for his breathtaking athleticism and fighting spirit, Kota Ibushi. .49 segment rating. I thought that would do better, but maybe Justin Roberts brings that down. Kenny Omega came across well, and he benefited from having a groundswell of public support. So yeah, they end the ring and we move into the match. And in about that superb wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Kenny Omega defeated Kota Ibushi in 13 minutes by pinfall with a cross-legged fisherman's buster. The wrestling rating got an 83. The crowd rating got an 82. And the segment rating got an 80. Kenny Omega an 86 and Ibushi an 80. Absolute ridiculous numbers. Match deserved better colour commentary, but pretty decent. Could have been the main event. It isn't the main event. But we'll take that for the pre-main event. It's not the pre-main event. I apologise. We do have another match before the main event. And now we see in the ring Okada, and he says, "Tonight we become all elite, and I'm against the villain, and I'm the Rainmaker. So I hope you have brought your umbrella, Marty." 65 segment rating. Okada loved to go off script. Marty Scurll, I should have put him on their non-speaking role. It's my bad. Didn't do well with that script to follow. I didn't follow it because he wasn't there. Well done, CP. So we move into the match. In a bout that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Okada defeated Marty Scurll in 13 minutes by pinfall with a Rainmaker. 63 for Okada, 73 for Marty Scurll. 68 wrestling rating, 40 crowd rating, and a 75 segment rating. Pretty decent for the segment rating there. We then move into our main event of the night, where we have the Young Bucks versus Rey Mysterio and Bandido. And in a bout that had great wrestling and good heat, the Young Bucks defeated Rey Mysterio and Bandido in 15:49, with Matt Jackson pinned Rey Mysterio with a Meltzer driver. Matt Jackson carried the match. 72 wrestling, 56 crowd rating, and an 82 segment rating. Nick Jackson had an in-ring performance of 71, Matt Jackson 83, Bandido 70, and the weak link was Rey Mysterio. He was 65, and I will tell you why he probably had a weak link in a second. As you can see, they all have good chemistry. Matt and Nick Jackson, of course. But yeah, Rey Mysterio, we tried to sign him. We were close to signing him, and the last second WWE came in. I think we was at $15,000, something like that. WWE came in with $112,000. I was not paying that. So he signed for WWE. So he had one appearance left for us. Am I going to put him over? I'm not putting him over. He's taking the L. He wasn't happy about it. Told me to change the booking. But we don't do that kind of things on CP Gaming. We go with what we want to do. And Rey Mysterio took the L, and he can take his loss to WWE with him. And he had the worst rating in the match. So I think it was a good decision. All in. Pun intended. We then move to a segment in the ring. We have the Elite. We have Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson. Matt Jackson says, "We can't thank you all enough for this amazing event we have all created together. They said it was not possible, but we showed the world if you try hard enough, anything is possible." Nick Jackson says, "We have showcased amazing talent tonight who deserve all the credit they get. And without you guys, this wouldn't be possible." Kenny Omega finishes it off with, "The future is bright with AEW. We have the talent, we have the drive, and with your commitment, we have shown we are elite. And with tonight's success, we can now share with you all. We have a weekly TV deal moving forward, and it starts next week. So please continue to support us, and we will continue to be elite." 67 segment rating. I thought that would do better, but we will take that. So we do move into weekly show straight from All In 2018. I think it's a decent show. I'm disappointed at that end bit. It's probably going to cost us a few points there, but we will finish the show with an 81. Now, that's not bad. We will take that. It's increased our popularity in 57 regions. Beautiful. Standout of the night. Young Bucks, Rey Mysterio, the match, Kenny Omega, Ibushi, Tessa Blanchard did okay. I'm not going to put down as a good example though. So yeah, some nice dark greens there. Couple that close to getting in there, but yeah, we got stuff to work with. So we do finish the show. Usually I end it there, but we're going to keep going for now because I want to show you a few things. We will address the locker room. Yes, we will. I think we go to... Who do we go to? Do you know what? And Christopher Daniels had a good example. Kenny Omega and Ibushi. Kenny Omega. Where are we, Kenny? Come on. Told him he's awesome. And Ibushi. Where are you, son? There we are. Good performance. Great performance. Daniels is pleased. Omega's pleased. Ibushi is pleased. Our financial report. We make 769,000. We are at 20 million. We are pretty good. Popularity does go up. We move up in pretty up nearly every region that we could. So yeah, we gotta keep going. And I am not gonna do a media scrum on this one. So yeah, I think that was a pretty decent show overall. Couple of bits in there that was a bit under at the end. You know, if that would have been a better angle segment at the end, I think we could have been in the strong 84, 85. You know, we're pushing up there, but to actually just get there, the first show, we will take that. So we can have a quick look at the news here. So on these, I'm going to have to keep coming back after my show and look at the news. Because stuff does happen throughout the game. So we do finish on a couple of our deals have ended. But I will let you know at the next one what we are going to be doing. So we will be on TNT. And we will be having... I think we're just going to have our 4 big pay-per-views and then some specials in there. I don't want to go full on 12 straight away, so I can't remember if I'm going to set it up, but I will have a look in a second. So there's nothing really to report in there. So I'm going to quick look through. Rob Van Dam gains power. Never a good sign. It's getting power everywhere. So we will have a quick look on here. So we do finish our broadcasting deal with New Japan World, with Fight TV, with Honor Club, with In Demand. Okada is gone. So we can have a look at Okada. I think yeah, he's on exclusive written by New Japan. So we can get him back on some stuff. Ibushi's gone. I think he's on exclusive as well. It's not too long though, 152 days. Rey Mysterio's gone. He's gone to gone to WWE. WWE. Stupid money look. Absolutely mental. It's decent buy rate. And we got 440,000 views. We will take that. So if we go into our office, let's have a look at our size. We are only classed as a medium size. We have to get 77 popularity in at least 5 mainland US regions, with a home region of Southeast. We are a long way from that, but with shows like that, we will very quickly rise. I will just quickly take you through my roster. I don't think I've got anyone coming in. I still am in negotiations with Chris Jericho. I'm not going to win it. If I can just show you. I've offered him 10,000 per show, which is the most anyone's on. But look what WWE is offering him. I've got absolutely no chance. of getting Chris Jericho, which is going to change the landscape of AEW, which is not a bad thing. But I would have kind of liked Chris Jericho, because we all love the little bit of the bubbly. And it is only an 18-month contract, so it's not something that it could be gone forever. We are looking at Jake Hager and Sammy Guevara. So I'm going to quickly just take you through who we have signed for now. These are the people that are here. I'm going to see. I'm going to show you if they're on written or exclusive contracts as well, because I did sign some to exclusive, so we don't lose them. So we do have Adam Page. We have AJ Pereira, who is in WWE at the minute as a referee. She's on a written contract. Aubrey Edwards, a referee. We've got Austin Gunn, Bandido, unwritten. Billy Gunn, Brandy Rhodes is on a handshake. Brandon Cutler, he's also on a handshake. Brian Cage is unwritten. I believe he does put us before, Impact. You have to make sure that they put him before Impact. We have signed Brian Pillman Jr., Britt Baker, Chelsea Green, who is out injured. I will show you in a second. Christopher Daniels on a handshake, because he will not sign a priority with me, because he's with Ring of Honor. Cody's unwritten. Colt Cabana's on a handshake. Danhausen's on a handshake. Diamond Dallas Page is coming as a road agent. Don Callis has come in on exclusive written. Earl Hebner, Ethan Page, Evil Uno comes in. Excalibur's there. Flip Gordon's only on a handshake. Frankie Kazarian, again because of Ring of Honor, on a handshake. Glazier on a handshake. He's on 110 per show. I don't believe I'm going to keep him. I just needed him for that Battle Royale. Not got much popularity, so I can, you know what, I can release him now. And he gone. We do have Jack Perry, Jay Briscoe on a handshake because of the Ring of Honor, Jay Lethal, Jimmy Jacobs, Joey Janela. We do get Joey Ryan on the written. Jordan Grace on a handshake. Handshake for Justin Roberts. Kenny Omega exclusive, tied him down. Luchasaurus is in. Madison Rain, Mandy Leon on a handshake. Mark Briscoe, Marcos Stunt written. Marty Scurll exclusive written. We have signed him now. Ooh, have I messed up here? Let me just double check. Sorry, I went a bit quiet there. I just need to double check here. 1 second. Who else did we sign down? Kenny Omega. Right, okay, so we tied him down, but for some reason I have messed up here with Marty Scurll. Because this contract expires on Monday the 22nd of August 2022, or with one appearance. Okay, maybe, okay, we'll have to double check that. Matt Cross is on handshake. Matt Jackson exclusive written. Matt Menard. MJF Nick Aldis on a written, because he is with NWA, but he does put them before it, and I believe title history is the NWA champion. Yeah, he is the NWA champion. Nick Jackson, Paul Turner, Penelope Ford, Penta, who we couldn't use because he was in New Japan. No, sorry, he was at CML. He puts them first before us. And he's on exclusive written as well. But, you know, it is. Ray Phoenix, same as him. Ricky Steamboat, Rio, Rocky Romero, Scorpio Sky, Teddy DiBiase as a road agent, Tessa Blanchard on a handshake, Todd Sinclair, Tommy Dreamer, Johnny Khan, who we're playing as, Tony Schiavone, Tully Blanchard as a road agent / manager maybe, and that is it. Anyone in there that's not in there that should be in there? Let me know in the comments. So our absences, we do have Chelsea Green. She is out for 277 days with a herniated spinal disc. Booking team. We have Tony Khan, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Kenny Omega, and Evil Uno. Inner Circle. We haven't got any locker room leaders yet. Chief Enforcements. In fact, we can do that now, to be fair. Ill-suited search. To be fair, we're probably going to go with Cody, Nick Jackson. It's basically the elite. They're all happy. That's good. And where's Kenny? And we'll keep one space open. Chief Enforcers. Let's have a quick look. Nick Aldis, Rocky Romero. I'll keep them off there. We have Diamond Dallas Page as head talent affiliations, actually, sorry, and an agent, road agent. Steamboat Senior Road Agent. Trainer for Kenny Omega. Earl Hebner Senior Referee and Cody. We're not going to have a stooge. What else can we show you here? Titles. We do have the AEW World Title, AEW World Tag Team Title, and AEW World Women's Title. We don't have any alliances as of yet. Do you think we should join the IWGP at conception? Well, we have the CMML, New Japan, Pro Evolution, Ring of Honor, and World Wonder Ring Stardom. Do we join them? Let me know in the comments. Events. So obviously All In and All Out are dormant specials, but we do have like these. So obviously we're gonna have All In and All Out in there. So there's gonna be 5. So the next one is December. Full Gear and then Double or Nothing. So we're going to put these back in there. Obviously All Out will come back in there. All In. Let's do it. Let's do it now before we forget. It's not dormant. It's active. It's a 3-hour show. Where do we want it? We want it for September. Last Sunday of the month. We want it for September, to be the 29th. And we will save it. There we go. And then we will put All Out in there, somewhere in there. So yeah, you get the gist of that. Also, we are going to have Dynamite on there. And production, we have moved everything up to where we need to be, so we don't get any fines. Merchandise, we have Rapid. Put it on Rapid. Rey Mysterio's top, of course he is. I believe that's everything I can really show you. So yeah, a lot of people still set to debut. Stables, we do have the Elite. We've got nothing else at the minute. And obviously teams, we have Lucha Brothers, SCU, Briscoes, the Gun Club, and the Young Bucks. So yeah, that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed episode 1 of my AEW save. This will roll with my WCW save. I'm not getting rid of that. We will be running 2 at a time. Putting more pressure on myself, but you know, we've got to put it out there. We've got to get stuff out there. So if you did like it, please comment, like, and subscribe. It really does help. It really does to put it out there. Get more people to see it. Means I can get more time to do it. Please, if you do like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. Tell me where I've gone wrong. Also, what would you like to see? Who would you like to see? Give me some people in the comments that you think would fit AEW at the time. You know, and I'll have a look. You never know, they might make a debut. But guys, again, thank you for watching. Until next time.